And we're live.
We're live, hey! So, a couple of things to show you. First up, I have a new fairy.
Yay!
Her name is Tattle.
Of course it is.
Well, I figured we were going to continue with the theme. I have Ian the Second.
Okay.
It's Battle Golem. I took some time to gather some more materials for this, because this is a Satsuma.
Sasumata.
Yes, which is important because it's needed to create this. That's not the important one.
Okay.
That's definitely not the important one, and we want to save our Aquamarine for later. I'm confused now, but I'm okay with it.
Does the next step require a material that you don't have yet?
Probably. I thought I did.
I can look into that for you. So, you've got the Naginata.
Yeah, that's not what it is. The Satsuma, it goes to...
Sasumata.
Oh, yeah, I require ether. Yeah. No idea where to get that. Anyway, dogs. Tattle. Let's look one direction. Which way heading? Not that way. Okay, yes. So, I made a little bit of progress just to get the warp point. That was just one room over.
Yes.
But other than that, nothing really doing. No advancement. I went back to the aqueduct to get an item that allows you to have more devils in your deck. So now I have 4 instead of 3. This allows me to have Ian and Ian the Second and Bartholomew and Tattle.
So, it looks like you should be able to find an ether somewhere here in the forest.
Cool.
There's also one somewhere in the temple, but that's probably in an area you couldn't reach before.
Maybe.
I know there are a couple areas that you couldn't quite get to.
One thing is this fairy is a different type of fairy than we've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
She is...
Lethal.
Yes, she's a lethal instead of a herbalist. This gets her 2 different abilities. One is Time Heal, which is a regeneration effect.
Uh-huh.
And the other is an offensive ability. She can poison enemies.
Oh-ho!
Sometimes it even works, and I'm not fighting, like, undead. Time Heal, as it turns out, is more efficient. Hearts to health regenerated wise. What a thing there.
That! Where, could you open your map real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is something to bring your other fairy out for.
Alright, well, we'll be right back. I don't know if Navi knows Decipher yet.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Might
that's
need to level up a little.
what you need for that thing. I don't know what it gets you, but that's one of the things that you use Decipher for.
This looks like something I would need in the butt stop. That was correct.
Yay! Breaking things is fun!
Yeah, slow down. You ordering amiibos again?
Yes, but that shouldn't affect anything.
It is. You can complete your order if you want.
I mean, I told you the website loads extraordinarily slowly. As in, I'm going to be waiting like 5 minutes on this page.
Oh, that's okay. This battle will last like 5 minutes.
That's why I say it should not be affecting this, because it is going to take 5 minutes for this computer to receive anything.
I honestly can't tell if things are just infinitely spawning here or not.
I think learning abilities on your devils is based on number of kills, so...
That's what people seem to think. There we go.
Yay! Now let's find out what that ancient tablet says.
Just back this way. Going to ignore all of you. Alright, Tiramisu Navi. Let's see what you're... Yes! Yes!
Oh. Well...
Yep.
I mean, if we didn't know, that would be useful.
Yeah.
If we weren't looking at guides and shit.
Gonna summon Ian the second. Ooh. Let's see his chart here. I believe I need to use an axe.
What were you going for?
I forget.
Probably this one, so yeah, that's axe or special.
Okay. That's fine. I've got a mace. Which for some reason is an axe. Homing eye.
Does that mean he fires out eyes that home in?
Yes.
Well then. Yeah, where was... Okay, yeah.
We seem to have found a box. Aha!
Here's that ether I mentioned.
Awesome. Now that is something that we need to use in order to make a trident.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not too impressive on its own, but combined with a whole bunch of stuff later on will be useful.
I think it's gonna be a while before you get to the next material for that chain.
Oh yeah. I think this is a dead end?
Yeah, there's a dead end for that ether.
Okay. I guess I'll go back around. Find out where this other path leads.
Yeah, that corner with all those crystals really looks like it's a thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Oh, eyeballs. Yeah. Look how comfortable and relaxed he is. Almost
He's,
forgets his whole vengeance quest.
He's leaning his elbow against nothing.
Yep.
Anyway.
Carbon steel. You know, that 14th century carbon steel.
We are in Dracula's castle. We know he has extremely advanced technology.
We're in a forest outside of Dracula's castle.
There's still... We've got his demons around. Maybe they've grabbed a chunk of it and left it out here. Or, I mean, it was in this weird little shrine room. Who built that?
Yeah.
Someone involved with Dracula.
They wanted a place to keep their carbon steel.
Anyway, that was another dead end. This entire path is a dead end. It looks like it loops around to the other spot on the map, but it does not, in fact. So,
thank you for the save.
Like, the quickest way to get back to the path is probably just to go to the shop and then use the warp to get to the center of the map.
Yeah. That might actually be the case. Because we don't really care about anything else. And we don't need the ferry here anymore, so I can swap out ferries while I'm there.
Yep.
Good to see you came back. What can I do for you? Will that be all? Okay, I'll take it. Will that be all? Okay, I'll let you have it. Please come again.
Okay. Quick jump back to the forest. And we're right along the path. Which leads us back into a cave. This cave is full of lizard men.
And a thief! So you're evolving this fairy via sword?
I am evolving this fairy via axe. Go to the left there.
Okay. So axe is the weapon that you currently have equipped. It's hard to tell.
Yeah,
It's kind of a small...
the one-handed axe and swords both have the same attack pattern. And there's a random save point here.
Yay!
So I'll take a save.
Sorry if I'm making a lot of noise getting up. One of our cats is getting into the kitchen sink.
Oh dear. Stole your money! See Tattle poisoning him there. This is the wrong way. We're not going up through the caves, we're going down. Down, down to the very center of the earth. For
So
reasons.
we're not really in the forest anymore, then.
Well, the caves are in the forest.
Yeah, but this is such an extensive cave system already that you can't really... Like, it's its own location.
I hate these dogs, by the way.
Yeah.
They have this high bet of becoming invincible to attacks.
I wonder if, like, actually doing the steal thing from them when they're jumping out would help. Like, if that would stun them.
No. What helps is ignoring them and going into this... Well, there's another area, actually. Hey! We got another fairy shard. In case we wanted to make yet another fairy.
Well, I noticed that, your fairies have a label, or your new devils do have a label indicating that they're second generation.
Yes.
So I'm assuming that some, like, stat carryover happens or something between generations?
That's something that you'd assume. Oh, I know these guys. Yeah. They have carbon steel.
Yay! You should see what kind of armors you can make out of that.
I probably should. Actually, it seems like I can make a new sword.
A new rapier, perhaps.
A main gouge.
That's not really a thing that you use as your primary weapon?
Well, if we combine Holy Man's blood with carbon steel and the mace that I'm currently using, I get a Morning Stern. And there's just that spear that I'm not going to make.
This looks like it'll be a straight upgrade to your current helm.
Yeah. So this is a place I can come back to if I want to get some carbon steel.
of damage here. Yeah, another little loop there. But it's a small one.
There's also this small side room,
Yes!
which contains
A ring!
the absolute zero ring.
Something to put in that third accessory slot.
Yeah, that doesn't stop me from leveling up. It goes well with my boiling ring. Now, I've got resistance to fire and ice.
Oh.
That'll be useful against those enemies that throw thunder.
One day.
Ow, ow.
Don't forget that there was that, armor that you could make.
Yes.
Yeah.
Half plate mail. Which, if we know anything from Dungeons and Dragons, means it's some of the best you can get at level 1. So I guess I've completed this loop.
Yep. Now you're gonna want to take this path to the left here first, because that goes to a dead end with treasure. Oh hey, it's those snipers that we saw in the tower.
One variation of them. Alright, so where's that? Over here?
Yep.
Alright! Now, if I recall correctly, yeah, so the thing about this room is that it's got this very big downward slope, and then a bunch of statues that are blocking the way. Now, you might be wondering, what? Huh? Well, I have an answer for you. The answer is Yeti. Why? Because I can ride on his shoulders. And then we can slide and pick up speed.
Strike!
So that's why you need a Yeti, so that you can go bowling. Makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah. I mean, how else do you go bowling?
Alright, so this should lead us to... more corridors.
Yeah, there's a bit of a long dead end area. Can't bowl walls or doors.
Yay. And thus we get a dragon scale. And some meat.
So is there anything that you can make from a dragon scale? Is that a combined material?
Probably.
Huh. Barbarian armor.
It's better by 6.
Also has con.
Also it increases your con, yeah. So now I can con people better. Don't want to use the aquamarines. Old Nova, custom stuff. Sure, why not?
Bardish.
It's bard-ish. Short sword plus main gauche combined with carbon steel. Sword breaker!
That has defense.
Designed to halt and then snap the sword of an attacking enemy. And a dual-handed axe. So I'm going to keep using axe and bring out Ian the Second. Because we are done with Ian. Ian is now useless to us. what this is?
Is that a rocking horse? No. What? Okay.
Best stand up.
Okay. Why?
This is the rare ring, which I will most definitely equip. Probably instead of the Sixth Sense Brooch, because it increases your luck and means that rare items have a higher chance to drop than normal. Let's not talk about the chair.
So that's everything in this dead-end path.
I really don't like using the bigger weapons. Even though they have higher attack power.
Is there an enemy up there?
Yeah.
Were they there when you first came in?
Yeah. That was impressive looking. Probably gonna run to heal soon. Hi guys. Over there.
In the next area, there will be a save room. In the next hallway.
Oh, that's good. Brute Force level 2!
Woo.
That means he can lift even heavier things that no man is able to.
He can lift things that no brute is able to.
Yeah, pretty much. That's, I think, why I went down this path. That and the machine gun. Can stop attacking now. Alright. Long hallways. The game. Okay. Oh, I know these guys. And the save point. And I think we're almost done with the forest.
Just about.
Just about done with the
Right
forest.
at the end.
Gotta there's a boss. There probably is. If I was a game designer, I might put a boss here. I'd definitely put a boss behind a door that looks like that.
Big old Minotaur.
Minotaurus.
With, what looks like an extraordinarily painful open wound on his back.
Yeah.
That was some weird kind of spin flip thing. Wait, did the column just eventually break?
Yeah.
Okay. And there seems to be a finite number of them, so I wonder what happens if they all break.
Probably the secret to getting his steel.
Yeah. I'm gonna look that up. Because, I mean, that sounds like it's probably...
Might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I should mention something else. While I was doing some grinding off camera, I managed to find, where is it? A hot dog.
Okay. So, no, actually, his steel thing, after you've dealt a lot of damage to him, he can do an attack where he jumps at you and does a ground pound.
Mm-hmm.
When he starts to jump, quick step back, double jump to his face, and steal.
Huh. Ow.
Because his face is your target, you see.
Yeah. That was fancy.
And yeah, the thing that you steal from him can only be stolen from him. That is the only place you find it in the entire game.
Great. I hope I don't need it. Oh, almost.
It is necessary for the strongest special weapon. But I wouldn't be surprised if you're already unable to get that as a result of not stealing something from another boss. I don't know.
Yeah. I see the trigger for it, but
Yeah.
the timing is so
And-
fucked up.
Actually, it doesn't look like you've missed anything yet. So yeah, if you can manage it, I would definitely say really try to get this. That looked close.
It looked close, but he actually hit me. Yeah, I don't think I have the gamer skill necessary to do this. I knew for a fact I'm not going to be 100% in this game, so...
Yeah. It's still kind of unfortunate because this means you'll never get the Gatling gun.
Oh, well. We move on to a new area. Welcome to Cordova Town.
Okay. Town of zombies.
Now, I don't quite remember where anything is, so... Nothing new. We go south or north from here?
It's a loop.
Great. We thought we were done with loops, but we're not! These zombies have 10 gold on them.
There's a lot of loops in the town. Because it's a town.
Yep. Hey! Tattle's evolving. To a honeybee!
Yay!
Now, I'm gonna have to ask you to look something up.
Yeah, I've got it right up here.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so
you've
it's tiramisu.
you already have the tiramisu.
Yeah,
So you have to do special to go the other direction.
Okay. But it's necessary. This is a sacrifice I must make for what completion I can do. Thankfully, these are just zombies, right? So, there's not going to be any problem.
Still haven't been able to make another special weapon?
Nope. I mean, what would the next special weapon I would have to make be?
Actually, if you'd stolen the Devil Iron from the Minotaur, you might have been able to make one now. Otherwise, you're gonna need adamantine or a lightning stone.
Yeah, those have easy to get. Come to think of it, I'll probably just do some grinding with the shield off camera.
Yeah, maybe just switch off Barry for the moment.
Yeah, let's bring back Ian a second. map of the town.
If you go... Okay, yeah, this is the way you want to go.
Yeah. So this leads you to the warp. I like how this music is almost Castlevania. Aha. I think I'm going to swap out Ian, because I no longer need a Yeti. Don't know what to swap in yet, though. Probably Navi for healing. Or start a new fairy.
Glad you're back.
I don't really need a new fairy.
What can I do for you? Will that be all? Okay, I'll take it back. Will that be all? Okay, I'll let you have it. Please come again.
We start this stream. How long have we been going for?
About an hour.
About an hour?
Just short of an hour.
I think we should call it there for now.
Yeah.
Got into the town. Yeah, that sounds good. That's probably plenty of footage for you.
I mean, I've got so much footage.
Yeah, there's a lot to upload still.
Got another 4 or 5 sessions that I still haven't gotten through.
Yep. Well, that's been it for this session. We beat a Minotaur up, and now we're going to explore a zombie-filled town.
Yay!
Yay! Not really yay. But, we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.
Bye.